Good day, everybody. Today's video I'd like to share is on refurbishing Code 100 HO scale train tracks. There's a couple of tips and tricks that would be good to know. When people take them up, first of all, from the layout, sometimes they're a little rough on them. You got to make sure they're straight. So have a pretty good eye and keep looking at them to see if they're bent or not. You can use a straight platform or workbench and hold down one end, see if the other end pops up or anything, and bend the back as required. And also it works for end gauge too, this video. Also look for the very tips. Sometimes they're bent up and that can cause derailment, so look really close at each end or tip of the rails. So if you got a straight rail, then you take 100 block grit sandpaper, 100 grit on it, and sand crosswise but not lengthwise, because you lose much traction. And this is really quick to cleaning them up. It only takes a few shots. And take a clean cloth and just wipe the debris quick so the wheels do it. And make sure your rail joiners are tight. There's one. Another trick is if by chance they're terribly corroded, you can take something like your Dremel here with a wire wheel for a better connection where the rail joiners go, and kind of Dremel like this where the rail joiners grab, and it shines it up there. So you don't have to do this if they're shiny there. You'll have good enough contact. So here's another one. Just kind of looking to see if it looks pretty straight. Remember saying crossways only. You can do this for your grades too. You got trestles. You'll get more grab going up. Traction. And to keep the sandpaper clean, kind of clean it like that by slapping once in a while. You feel it'll grab better. And you fit your rail joiner or apply it. Another trick is with pliers like this, works best. Hold the joiner, you can see it this way, and gently pinch lengthwise, but not too much, to get it to fit tighter. If you got used joiners, even new ones, even check the other side to make sure it's tight. I got a ton of this old Code 100 track, and a lot of guys still like it. I make sets out of it, bigger sets, and sell them. Here's that one. Here's a neat one I'm making right now for the video. That's all that track over here. It's the out of the custom line book from Atlas. It's so big it's got to go on 2 sheets. It's the water level route. Takes custom line number 4 switches, not snap switches. Very easy to find book on eBay. I think they call it the Atlas Big Book of Layouts or something like that. It's for custom line though. Custom line switches are bigger, wider radius. So here's the third one. Same method. I think my ends look pretty shiny, and the tips aren't bent up. So this sander You can go through these tracks pretty quick. There's all sorts of other methods, but nothing's cleaner, I think, than just new metal. Remember, a gentle pinch with the pliers, it don't take much. And you have much better connection. And I think that's it. I hope I didn't forget anything. Nice easy way just to shine up the tops again. 100 grit sandpaper and a sand block. The first time I did this to save time, I did the whole layout like this. And you wouldn't believe, a little Tyco switcher with no cars wouldn't move. I couldn't believe it. What is wrong here? I couldn't figure it out. Until I figured out I sanded the track wrong. Wow. And then you go crossways, of course it'll pull 20 cars. You wouldn't think it would be that much difference. But always make sure you sand crosswise. Okay, that's it for the video. Thank you very much for watching.